Switch hitting DH, hitting fifth in today's lineup, and he was born.
Yeah!
Out to right center, way back there. Look out, gone.
Pumping.
That one felt good. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
30本達成。はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで MLB THE SHOW やっていきたいと思います。さあ今日も頑張るぞい。ムーキー・ベッツの後。
So 2 down, Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Tanaka with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. The pitch, runner takes off, foul ball there.
すまんな翔平、振ってしまった。
A couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Sets him down, strikes. A controversial call.
ボールヤンキー。
Now the left fielder, Dominic
ボ
Panzo.
ールヤンキー。その三振はちょっと許されないですね。
Hit hard, base hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Tanaka.
チェンジアップスプリットか。チェンジアップはそもそもない。
And patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
下位打線からチャンス作っていくれ
to the plate. Run around the move. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever.
Run around the go again.
戻れ。
Ball popped up. Maton calls it in, and there's one away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Runner takes off for third. Hit on the ground softly to short. Zips it to first.
ああ、そっちに投げちゃったんですね。
Safely. It's 5-2. Swing and a fly ball.
いや、上がっただけくせえなんか。うん、そうだね。あとちょっと。
2 down. Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Maton. Up the middle. Base hit.
あ、ミスったー。ボタンミスったー。めちゃめちゃバラバラだった。
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
はい、上げすぎ。
Now in the box comes up empty with a swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
1 strike. Betts off of first with 2 away. On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
別行け帰れる。
Coming home. The relay, and he's in there. A run comes in.
ダメでした。
The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. One down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
あれは無理だよ。
Tanaka with some solid production.
4打数2安打。まずまず。
One out, runner at second. Tanaka, the next to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss as he was called that time.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out on the drop. Third strike, 2 gone. And the runner stays where he is. Tanaka, the switch hitting DH, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born.
Yay!
Out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
完璧。
That one felt good. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
30本達成。
Paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Tanaka
よし。
swing, appeal
だから
to
そもそもストライクなのではというところであるが。
Johnson with the call there. Swing and a liner foul off
カ
to
ッ
the
ト
right.
か。
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ah!
Got him swinging.
はい。
First and second, 2 outs. Tanaka digs in now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
タイミングはいいんだけどね。あ、やべえ、スライダーここでスライダーか。うまいな。
Tanaka hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
まあ、ホームラン1本打てたし。まあ、よっしゃしよう。
And now for the Jays, Victor Robles.
そろそろ勝たせてー。
And that misses. And we're underway. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room.
三振が欲しいから取らなくてもよかったけど、まあいい
Here's
や。
Andres Jimenez. First offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Adolis Garcia. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
珍しく初回を三者凡退。
Check swing, called strike.
そういえば。
In the air, right side of the infield. Taylor makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike. Tanaka. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Okay.
Nice grab on the run. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Tanaka. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
ホームラン打てたら最高だけど。
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That's through there for a strike. Varsho, the former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
真ん中付近だったな。しゃあないな。
Here's the third baseman, Luis Osuna. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And strike 2.
Got
him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Christian Bethancourt next up for the Blue Jays. That's a strike. 0-1. Lace down the line.
わー、最悪。
Like extra bases.
帰ってきた。させー。
And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Bethancourt over at second, 1 down. And it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and ball lifted left field. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Tanaka back to work. Fastball for a strike. That's down and in. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase it a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Puts it away for the out. Meneses stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets.
1点どうにかなんないですかね。
Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gets under and pops it up. Betts. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Gonna count 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Christian Bethencourt. Close, but no ball. And now it's even 1-1. And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Betts on his way over.
もうなんか急激になんだだったらどうするべきだ俺。よし。相手のカーブを選択。
And that one in the air center field.
いけ！ダメだ。伸びがない。さすがに。さすがに6回までは来たか。
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Robles measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing, and he breaks his back.
Okay.
Balls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. Popped up to the left in the foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is inside.
振ってないの今の。
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Outman has a beat on it.
まあ久しぶりに失点でしたがいいピッチングだったのではこれは。 逆転とかしないっすよね。しないっすよね。
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
せめて自分の負けくらい消したいんですけど。
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down.
あ、入ってたー。
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside
お、
corner
やった
for that backwards
延
kick
長になっ
right
てる
there.
と
I
い
think
う
the
こと
hitter saw it
あー
all
なる
the
ほど
way.
ね
Coming from that opposite arm angle, so I gotta think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
進塁打最低
Burr back to work. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So the tying run at second.
あっくそ
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the... Tanaka was good on the mound in this one, though the hitting didn't
まあ
go
俺の
as
負けは
well.
なくなったさ
One down. Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. Way back there and gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 31st home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
この一発大きいトークン後も大きい
Aggressive and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough
あ
behind it.
とはスーパーキャッチが出るか出ないかの問題だったあれ
He
は
really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, bases full. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he
こ
wants
れ
is
は
to
早
hit
か
the
っ
ball on
た
the
シン
ground.
カーと
But
か
I
だったら
wouldn't
多分
expect many
バッ
pitches
チシ
up
だ
in
った
the
と思う
zone.
けど
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the
あ
ground.
ー完璧でゲッツコース
That's one. Can't hang on.
おまあいいや
Now Teoscar Hernandez.
あやべ
To first, and they've got him picked off.
あーマジか
Up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him. Now up next for Arizona, Jake
まあ
McCarthy.
翔平さんにとってはいい追加点だったんじゃないですか
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Tanaka
Okay.
brings it in. That's out number 2.
4-3
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry.
やっ
Swing and a
べ
pop up in foul ground.
切れろ切れろ切れるんだ
Sizing
戻ってくんな
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, an outstanding hitter
頑張れ翔平
in
この回を抑えれば
Ketel
とりあえず勝ち投手の権利は入る
Ripped on a line, and there's
おおよ
one
く取った
down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next to hit, Tanaka. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
おーストライクだと思うけどねそれストライクだと思うけどね
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
あ
Him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tanaka makes the catch. And that'll... Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game.
ちょっと早いのか。
Two out, space is empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they go. Tanaka had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
翔平さん12勝6敗。
One down. Stepping in, Tanaka. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fastball gets the needs. Rodriguez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Foul ball there.
振るのが早す
Even
ぎ
the
と。
best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation schedule or something. Get
あ
his
ー、こ
mind
こでストレー
right
ト
to
投げ
get
られる
back
と
on track.
全然わかんねえや。
Rodriguez back to work. And that misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
よし。
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Step off, throw to first. Tag picked off.
マジかよ。
One down.
普通に戻ったの
Ketel
に今。
Marte digs in now. Here's the 0-2. That one the other way.
はい。
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the stick.
きたー。
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And that one is gone. His second homer of this series, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
OK でーす。
With a low 90s fastball, you
完璧だった。
have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next for LA, Tanaka. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
さあもう一本といきたいところですが。
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
He's enjoying a fun rookie season, isn't he? He's playing a lot of games for a first-place team. You can't ask for much more than that early in your career.
One-run game, one out, one on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
やべえ。
Misses, it's a strikeout. Tanaka had a good day at the office.
よしよし。決勝だ。
He
One down. Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit target there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Bases.
And into second with one away. That's a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
頑張れロキ。
And that's it for a base hit. Around second is Gurriel.
あ、ミスったまた。今押したと思ったら押せてなかった松本。ごめんロキ。
So could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out looking at his first at bat.
あ、やべ。
Picks over and he breaks for second.
よし。
Tries to get back and save.
成功。
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Ripped to right.
やばい。
Throws to second. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Here's Gurriel. One out.
落ちるかと思ったら落ちんかった。
Hard ground ball base knock. Around first, digging
や
for
ばい、ちょっ
two.
と
The throw in.
やらかしたか。おい、ラッキ
And
ー。
he's out trying for two.
あれくらいでちょうどいいのか。
Two out space is empty. First offering and it just misses. And foul ball.
振るの早かっ
Holding
た。
on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
やばい、やらかした。
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
いい。
Tanaka could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not his best
ゼロ
showing,
か。
but I hope
すまんな、ローキー。俺があそこでバツボタンを押し間違えたばっかりに。あれなかったら0点の可能性はある。まあまあまあ、それを悔やんでも仕方ねえっていうところではございます。はい、ということで、まあ次回も頑張っていきたいと。あ、これって俺、来た、ついに今永との投げ合い来た。頑張ります。はい、ということで本日これで終わりたいと思います。さよなら。